another amazing game to show you. I'm still joined by Shana na 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 Nina. And we're joined by another gentleman here showing off, I'm going to say Dragon Ball Z, but you're going to say Dragon Ball Z. Who are you and what are we looking forward to today?
All right, my name's Edwin Chua. I am the community manager for Dragon Ball FighterZ in UK. Although it's got a giant Z at the end of FighterZ, we just say Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh, really? So it's Dragon Ball FighterZ, it's not Dragon Ball FighterZ?
No.
Oh, cool. Dragon Ball FighterZ.
It rolls off the tongue a little bit easier.
Awesome. And it's a game that's getting so much hype. It's come off a stonking E3, won loads of awards. The art style, the mechanics, everyone's so excited about it. And we're going to play it today, I think. We're going to actually have a go. I think Shanna's going to have a go first.
I'm going to play against computer first.
You're going to play against the computer, and we're going to learn some skills about how to play this game that is one of the hypest games coming up the rest of this year, I think.
For sure, definitely. I mean, all across the FGC, the fighting game community, I've just seen people up all over it. They're super hyped. I mean, people from all different backgrounds of fighting games, even people that didn't even play, haven't even watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
I've seen people.
I have to hold my hand up. I'm slightly beyond the generation that was into Dragon Ball, and I know Goku's a character, and there's like big fireballs. That's about my knowledge. But
over 9,000.
When you see the art style, when you see the animation, it's one of the first games that actually looks like a cartoon.
Yes.
And that must have been, it's a 3D engine with a 2D styling, isn't it?
Yes, so it's developed by Arc System Works. They've built other games as well using a 3D model with but actually has a very 2D aesthetic.
Yeah.
And it pops out as if it's like an anime.
It really does. It's like you're watching the cartoon live, and you're interacting with it. It's like a moment in gaming. I think we'll look back on in generations' time. This game. Because it's the first time where cartoons are actually looking like cartoons rather than a compromised version.
Exactly, and they have absolutely nailed it. And Arc System Works are known for their fighting games, absolutely fantastic. But with this, we're trying to also make sure we're catering for people who aren't as comfortable with fighting games,
like
but
me.
They want to try the Dragon Ball game. So, for example, they've made a system where if you just simply press square against the enemy a bunch of times, without holding any other directions.
Ow,
okay,
ow,
you can.
ow, ow.
Uh-oh, are you getting your hit there? Yeah, okay.
Okay, well,
Oh.
yeah, no, that's
Okay,
great.
so go up to him and just keep pressing square. Carry on pressing it. You get a nice little combo there.
Nice.
And you can do the same with triangle as well.
Okay,
But obviously, for people who play fighting games, and are a bit more experienced with it, there are obviously more complex things you can do beyond that.
This is like, for a button masher, you literally get to mash a button and make some success.
Exactly, yeah. So, it looks cool, you get a nice funky combo, and boom.
How do we do Hadouken?
So it's like as you do down, forward, the standard fireball motion, and then press another button to do it.
Square or?
So you still get the motions from other fighting games built into this. So it's catering for both, the hard fighting game fan and the someone who hasn't played fighting games but might just be really interested in the Dragon Ball.
And as a fighting game, it's a 3-fighter team-based fighter.
Right. So I haven't even touched on the tag mechanics. When you use L1 and L2, you get to call your assists at the same time. So if you just tap L1 and actually try L2. L2, you get the other assist who does an attack.
Those animations are so sick.
A lot going on. Okay, I just gotta make sure that I don't die, and then I can press it. There we go. So that's my assist.
That's your assist, yes.
Hopefully you're learning. And obviously, this, beyond the amazing visuals that is just blowing away everyone that watches at the moment, this is a fighting game that's going to compete with all the big fighters at the moment. The fighting games have seen a real resurgence of late, in the last couple of years in particular. And, this has got a big standing from it. Dragon Ball fighting games have been around for a while. The 3D ones and the Evolution ones. But this is like the first one where it seems that people that aren't into Dragon Ball are considering picking up.
Yes, that's right. So this one is probably the first fighting game that for Dragon Ball that's on a console and definitely has the opportunity to be up there to join, like, say, the Evo lineup. So fingers crossed on that. That's not down to us to decide.
It's down to the community. And then talking about fighting game tournaments, do you want to fight right now? Should we have a game?
I was wondering if you're targeting any other fighting game communities, like the Tekken community or the Street Fighter community, to get into this and actually perform on the stage.
So naturally, it's down to the individual to decide if they want to invest themselves in the game. But Arc System Works and ourselves, we've got expertise with creating games, fighting games across all different, sub-genres. So we're trying to make sure it appeals to as many people as possible.
That's really cool. I'm excited to see what this does, like competition-wise. Yeah.
I am super stoked. I can't wait to see when it comes into tournaments. I mean, there's been a few already. In Gamescom, there was a tournament that took place as well, and it's great to see people come out and show a lot of interest for it.
Everyone I've seen that's played it or seen it has got nothing but good things to say. All I hear from like E3 and from Gamescom is, "Have you seen Dragon Ball and the animation style?" It's like it's sending ripples to the industry, and it's coming out fairly soon.
So it's coming out February 2018.
Oh, February 2018. Sorry, I apologize.
We still got
soon.
Still a bit of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's shaping up really well, and we've still got many more characters to announce. And literally this morning, we have just announced that some fan favorites, Yamcha and Tien, they're gonna be joining the game. And in the story mode, a new character called Android 821 is going to be like the key character in the story.
I mean, and that must be quite tough because I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but I do know there's a huge roster of characters and favorites and stuff. So who do you choose and who do you leave out? Must be a terrible choice.
Exactly. But in this situation, let's go to the game. Let's have a look. So, Shanna, you seem to be taking advantage. Oh,
what's this?
Special beam cannon. Ooh, chunky bit of damage there.
Ow! Stop.
Remember, if you keep pressing square, when you're up by the opponent, you can get a small little combo. Oh, Piccolo is putting in the work.
Oh no!
All right, when you're low on health, if you hold either L1 or L2, you get to no.
Oh, I got smasmated.
You can swap out the characters, in between, in the middle of the fight.
Wait, I can't see the screen.
So for Shanna, I recommend that you hold one of the L1 or L2, and then you can call in you can switch characters.
Oh, I'm just kicking his ass.
Oh, there we go. He tagged in.
It's not fair. She had a practice goal. This is not fair.
What? What do you mean not fair? We're playing the same game.
Yeah, but you play the game more than me. You played 100% more than me.
One game more than you.
100% more than the one game I've played. That's a big percentage. I'm totally not the king of excuses. All right, cheesy cheese.
He's putting in the fireballs.
Come on, this is just cheating now.
All right, so
it's not.
So spam. So just if you jump and then press R2, you can go through them.
Oh, there we go.
So there are ways around, what people might consider spam.
Spamming me.
Spamming the fireballs, but there are ways around it.
Ow.
And Super Dash is one of the features that you don't really see in fighting games, and this is, it's a really strong tool to get through some of these fireballs.
Why are you doing that?
Now I can
Stop
use
it.
the cheese. I can use the cheese too. There we go.
Oh, both characters are on low health. Who's going to take it?
Which one am I?
Hey, all right.
He's a comeback. He's got no health, fighting for himself.
Comeback.
This is going to be a crazy comeback if it's going to happen. I've got to beat two characters of like a slither of health. But I'm going to keep using this cheat. Rubbish.
I've won.
Well played. No. Oh,
You're
it's like that.
You're a sore loser.
I am a sore loser.
Ooh.
I am a sore loser.
That's going to be a clip.
Sadly, that's all we've got time for. Maybe gladly, in my case. It's coming out, you say, in February. It's coming out to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
And PC.
And PC as well. Awesome. And I imagine there's more characters to be announced and more features. Where will people, a Twitter or a YouTube?
Yes. So you make sure to follow at Bandai Namco UK on Twitter, and make sure to like us on Facebook as well as Bandai Namco Entertainment UK. Then you'll get the latest information on everything Dragon Ball FighterZ, and if you're interested in more events, we'll be supporting the fighting game community with Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing off the game today, and
you.
thank you for the opportunity to play it. Congratulations to the winner, I do mean it. And thank you everyone for watching so far today. We've still got one more segment left, so don't be leaving. Keep it locked here on Twitch.